morning. Thank you for joining us as we announce the 26th Annual California Poppy Festival. It will take place this year on April 22nd and 23rd here at Sergeant Steve Owen Memorial Park. We're once again really excited to bring everybody this family favorite. It's a lot of fun every year. There's always something new. And joining us today will be our Senior Operations Manager, Jeff Campbell, to tell you a little bit more about the event here in a few moments. But in our 26th year, this is our favorite springtime event. Everybody knows this. Everybody puts this on their calendar. We have people return from all over the state every single year, featuring fun entertainment, crafts for the kids, or something for everyone. In fact, this year we are excited to bring back Pacific Animal Productions, and here to tell you a little bit more about that is founder Carla Majewski. She's going to come up and tell you a little bit about some of the friends she brought with her today.
Our company, Pacific Animal Productions, looks forward to coming to this event every year. My children have grown up. Fact is, my son Tim will be managing this event now that he's an adult man, and bringing some new and exciting creatures. We're in the kids zone. We have all kinds of kids activity, which is a beautiful thing for the parents because it's actually enclosed in one of the ball fields, but it's very open feeling. There's lots of tints and shades, so no matter the weather, we always have a great event. And we've had a little bit of rain and a little bit of sprinkles, which will not happen this year. No. But we've always hosted a beautiful event, and we feel really happy to be part of that. This year, we're bringing our handsome man, Paco, and Paco is a two-toed sloth. And I know that a lot of people have questions about sloth, and the Puppy Festival really gives you an opportunity to get up close, ask personal questions of the handlers and the trainers that work with them. And the beautiful thing is it's educational and you're having fun and you don't even know your kids are learning tons. So bring them out. Paco will be hanging out here. Don't worry, he won't run away. He might crawl a bit. I had the wonderful experience of being in Costa Rica this winter, and it's nice when I can take my conservation efforts and go live and see how the animals in captivity compare and react to the animals that are in the wild. This is a captive born sloth, and he does everything wild sloths do, which is really cool. I worry about sometimes the animals in a human environment. Guess what? I could not sleep in the rainforest. It's too loud. I mean, I was saying I'm from San Diego, and you think that's a big metropolis. It's really loud in the rainforest. We were in Monteverde, which is the top of the Costa Rican rainforest, and it's where the Continental Divide is. The wind's outrageous. Every night the clouds come in, there's thunderclaps, trees are breaking, frogs do not know that it's nighttime. No, wait, they do know that it's nighttime, but they sing a chorus that's outrageous. So at a community event like this, the sound levels are very comparable. So the animals actually have adapted very well because naturally it's what they would be used to. Different sounds, very same frequencies, but a lot of activity. I did bring another animal because we have a variety of animals. We'll have over 35 different animal species here. I brought our native friend that will be enjoying the poppy fields this year, and they come out at night, speaking of a nighttime chorus. His name is Gizmo. Come here, handsome. Gizmo happens to be a native from the valley here, and it's nice for adults and kids to see them. Come here, sweetheart. There, that's me. That's all right, sorry. Come on up. Excitement, wake up! Woohoo! It's all right. I kind of like it. Woo! Not always can we get that kind of a cool reaction from an owl, but our friend here, Gizmo, was an owl that was found in San Diego, and it happens here a lot in the Lancaster, Antelope Valley, Palmdale area, where our barn owls are an animal that does well because of humans. They make their, now look at, it's a sloth! Oh my! Gizmo here was raised by a family because he kept getting pushed out of his nest in a neighborhood. He was pushed out 4 times, then the dad figured it was probably not going to happen. There were 5 babies in the nest. Generally, a mom raises 2 to 3 offspring, so she was very prolific that year, and he probably was the weaker, and that's why he kept getting pushed out. So being raised by a family, he's been imprinted, so he's comfortable around kids and adults. He's our probably our #1 animal ambassador the last couple of years, going to preschools, high schools, community festivals. And you know what's beautiful about this animal? When they start nesting and raising that offspring, they eat approximately 100 mice each a month. I know it's great rodent control, and we're going to have lots of nice things for them to eat this year with this heavy rain. So thank you for our birds of prey that live in the valley. The barn owl is an excellent animal for helping us balance around our urban areas. Okay, how many people have heard this? An owl can turn its head completely around. They can do that one time only. Then the head falls off. They do have an incredible, let that one think in there. So the head actually can turn around about 290. The reason for that is their ears are different than ours. This heart-shaped, beautiful face is actually a hearing adaptation. It allows them to hear things from above, predators, and things down below, things that they will predate, like mice or squirrels or voles. When they hear that, the head moves. That's why his head's moving so much. He's curious, he's listening, sound hits that heart-shaped face and funnels the sound vibration into the ear. One ear's down below and one ear's up above. So it's a unique for hunting and finding and protecting themselves. We'll also have alligator. We're going to have lots of reptiles. That tends to always be a big hit here. Our beautiful tropical birds will be there for photo opportunity. You can take your picture and snap selfies and Snapchats all day long. Yes?
What's the lifespan of a sloth?
Lifespan is about 15 years, and this sloth is already 7. Yeah, he's 7 years of age. Long for a sloth, short for humans, but shoot, when you are still for 23 hours a day, it's probably accelerated. Hello. Thank you. An owl, on the other hand, can live about 30 to 40 years.
Wow.
And that's a lot of mice eating. So.
Carl, you said predators. What predators does owl have?
Excellent. An owl's predator is actually other owls and birds of prey. And it's an unobvious, it's not a predator that's direct attacking them, but humans can be a detriment to an owl if we're over fertilizing, or if we have too many, if we have too many pesticides in our crops and that's affecting the animals they're eating, it can affect the birds of prey. DDT is something people are very familiar with. We do not use that anymore in California. We have really strict regulations. We're doing a really good job of being aware and going less pesticides and more pro-wildlife, so excellent. Any other questions? Well, my staff, Tim will be there, so go and say hello to Tim. Tim Majeski will be managing that with Will and our other crew. They're all very dedicated. All of the crew has a degree in wildlife education or exotic animal handling and wildlife management. So this is their life's dedication, to have fun with people, teach them, and come to a beautiful event like the Poppy Festival. We'll also be doing talks like this, but getting kids involved in it as well. We do those 2 to 3 times a day, and we're here the whole operational hours of the event. What's that, 10 to 6? 10 to 6. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a great afternoon. More fun things.
Pacific Animal Productions is actually brought to you by Boeing, a grant that we get from them every year, and without Boeing and numerous other sponsors for this event, it would not be possible. We have over 20 community partners that help us put on this event every year. So what's new this year? What's exciting? Jeff's going to tell you a lot about it, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about the entertainment this year. We've got some very fun things on the stages. We'll have local blues and funk favorite Mel Booker, and then we're also going to have Honky Tonk Boombox featured on Saturday, and new to us this year, a set of dueling pianos, a group called New York Dueling Pianos. Very excited about this, and if we have good weather, we think we might extend those hours a little bit there Saturday night, so stay tuned for more information on that. On Sunday, we'll be featuring crowd favorite, we're bringing him back for a second time, Mariachi Divas. A lot of fun there. And then we're also going to have another thing that we're very excited about this year. We're actually bringing 2 different bands in. One called Mirage, Visions of Fleetwood Mac, and the second called Dog and Butterfly, which is an ultimate tribute to Heart. They are going to duel it out on stage together. One group is going to come up and play some songs, then the other group, and we'll see who gets more of the crowd going, and then they're going to come up for a final finale together and have a lot of fun. So I'm very excited about that. Now I'm going to turn it over to Jeff Campbell to give you some more exciting news.
As Rhonda mentioned, we are very excited about our 26th annual California Poppy Festival, and as always, we have something for everybody. And so I want to talk a little bit about what we're going to have on display in a few weeks. So as always, we'll have over 200 arts and craft vendors, which is a huge favorite of many visitors. We'll have a huge children's carnival here on the north end of the festival. We'll have over 30 food vendors, including food trucks this year, which offers traditional food, festival foods from all over the world. Carla was just here showing some of the animals she brings. Every year, one of our favorite exhibits and one of our most popular exhibits is always the Pacific Animal Rainforest. So with the help of Boeing, as Rhonda mentioned, we were able to bring this attraction in each and every year, and we try to do it as a very educational show which talks about the animals and how they live and how they survive and how to help preserve the habitat that they live in. And so with the help of Pacific Animal Productions and Boeing, we're very excited to do that. So what we usually try and do is we look around and say, okay, our closest zoo is down in Los Angeles. We need something for the kids to see and something for them to learn. So instead of having to go down to LA to see the zoo, we bring the zoo to you. So we bring it here to where it's a lot closer, a lot easier to get to, and there's a lot of other exciting attractions around this zoo. So we're very excited to have that. As always, we'll have our local dance groups, which are very fun and very cute, on our Primrose stage, which will be the local little children that come do their ballet recitals and all kinds of fun things like that. We'll have a farmer's market, which is about 30 vendors also. We'll have our safety zone, which has educational displays such as the Jaws of Life extractions, which the kids love seeing those cars get torn apart by that big old machine, and the Shaky Quakey Schoolhouse, so that's an exciting part of it also. Again, this year we're going to be having the Sabados de Salsa, the Salsa Saturday, where festival goers will have a wide variety of things to see that's hot and spicy, as well as our Margarita Madness, which will be our margarita bar for the festival. Attendees will also be entertained for the first time here at the festival by luchadors, which will be live luchador libre wrestling that we'll have by Master Public on the Salsa Saturday area. And you won't want to miss these high-flying, colorful masks and high-flying maneuvers. So we'll be very excited to have that. So let's watch a little video clip on that. So that'll be our new exciting attraction that'll be part of Salsa Saturday. And on Sunday, Salsa Saturday will transition into our classic car show, which will be about 150 to 175 classic cars, much like the two beautiful ones we have outside. And that's a festival favorite year in and year out. So we're very excited about that also. Following the Poppy Festival tradition and our motto of always something new, we're very excited to introduce this year the Architects of Air. Celebrating 25 years of touring in more than 40 countries, they present their exhibit Arborea for the first time on the West Coast, first time it's ever been out here. This amazing luminarium sculpture, dedicated to the theme of trees, offers a dazzling maze of winding paths and soaring domes that meld into an inspiring monument of beauty, light, and color, where visitors can happily lose themselves and be moved into a sense of wonder at the brilliance and subtle soundscape of the rainforest. Visitors have compared walking through the luminarium to something like walking through a stained glass window or even a futuristic space station. So let's take a little look at that for a second. So I don't know if you can tell by from the video, the size of this thing is enormous. It'll take up about a third of the softball field. It's about 180 feet in length by about 110 feet wide. So it is a very large blow-up structure full of mazes and different colors and features and a dedication to trees. So it's very, very exciting. It'll be very interesting to go through and see that. And it looks like it'll take some time to get through all of the different tunnels everywhere. So also continuing with our something new theme that we always do, we'll have a BMX bike show featuring Team Soil, known for going big and performing huge tricks. These stunt riders will wow spectaculars with their awe-inspiring feats, and we have a video on that too. Let's take a look at that, please. So we are very excited about Team Soil coming in also, and a lot of us rode bikes as kids, and I know I was always pretty proud of myself if I jumped off a curb thinking I was pretty cool and doing all this stuff. I couldn't even imagine trying that. I mean, how do you try that for the first time? I would have been in traction for 2 or 3 months. So those guys are amazing and something far beyond anything I would ever try. So we're very excited to have them also. And just a reminder, Poppy Festival tickets are available online for your convenience. So we'll have 4 ticket booths out here, but you can avoid those long lines by just purchasing at poppyfestival.com. You can get your tickets, print them out at home, and just come right in, right to the gates and avoid all the lines. So again, that's a convenience that we're very excited to offer to our public.
I'm really excited this year. I truly am. Staff has been very, very creative in trying some new things. We are in our 26th year, and we work very hard to make sure that this festival still stays relevant. So we've got something for everyone. We've got BMX for teenagers. We've got crafts for moms and families. We've still got the beer garden for the dads and the uncles and the grandpas that want to come along. We've got some really great music. We've got a whole new section on Field 2 for Saturday, and then obviously we're bringing back the cars on Sunday, and the animals are always a crowd favorite as well. So we look forward to seeing you on April 22nd and 23rd. I've ordered excellent weather, so we will see you then. Thank you so much.